Hi, everybody. Okay, great. My name's Atia Waters, and I want to thank you all for coming out to Choice Night. There's still some people trickling in. As you come in, there are some seats available on the side here. We're going to go ahead and get started. So again, my name is Atia Waters. I handle school choice and youth account here for Colonial School Districts. On behalf of the district, I want to thank you all for coming out this evening for our informational session. We're going to go ahead and get started. Again, thank you all for joining us. A few housekeeping rules. There are 2 sets of bathrooms around us. Leaving the Innovation Center, as you go to your left, the bathrooms will be down the hall on your right. And if you leave to your right, the bathrooms are down the hall to your left. Also, this is just an informational session. We will provide vital registration and choice information. And at the end, we'll have opportunity for you to request tours at each of our school buildings, answer questions, go through some commentary, and I'll break you out to some small groups that we'll talk about at the end of the session. Colonial School District is a public school district located in Newcastle, Delaware. We service students young as age 3 all the way to grade 12. Our district was formed on July 1st, 1981, and is one of 4 districts established when the Newcastle County School District was reorganized. We serve approximately 10,000 students between our 8 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, 1 fabulous high school, and 2 special program schools. Our mission is to provide equitable opportunities and access to high-quality educational experiences for each student. We hope your child joins us in our growing student community. Delaware School Choices Program allows families living in the state of Delaware to apply and enroll their children in any Delaware public school district, charter school, or vocational technical school, regardless of their home address. Applying for school choice is easy, and tonight we're here to help guide you through the process. Tonight you'll also learn about the requirements, deadlines, the actual process, and information about our schools and programs. School choice is an educational program that allows families to make the best school enrollment decision for their child. School choice gives students opportunities to attend schools or programs that best fit their child's needs, again, whether it's public, charter, VOTEC, or magnet schools. Students residing within the state of Delaware can attend any public, charter, or VOTEC school in the state using the school choice program. And again, we will help you provide you with opportunities and learn more about them. All parents or guardians interested in having their child participate in the school choice program are required to complete a school choice application. For the upcoming school year, the school choice application period begins on Monday, November 4th, 2024, and it opens at 8 a.m. And it closes on Wednesday, January 8th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. On the application, families can apply to 3 schools and or programs within each district or charter school. Applications are available online and in paper form, but it is highly recommended for you to complete the application online so that you can track your child's application progress. In the state of Delaware, all kindergarten students must be 5 by August 31st of the applying school year. Students that are not 5 by August 31st are able to take Colonial's early admissions testing. If the student scores in the superior range, he or she may be considered for a choice invitation. Early admissions testing is only available for students residing within Colonial's residential feeder area. The kindergarten choice application will remain open until the first day of school of the 2025-2026 school year, and any kindergarten application submitted prior to January 8th closing date will be considered for our February lottery. Kindergarten applications submitted after January 8th closing date will be reviewed and processed weekly. We are required as a district to accept all applications that are submitted, again, servicing students in grades kindergarten through 12. However, some of our schools have limited seating availability. The following schools are open for choice: Carrie Downey Elementary, Castle Hills Elementary, Newcastle Elementary, Pleasantville Elementary, Southern Elementary, Wilmington Manor Elementary, McCullough Middle School, George Reed Middle School, Doug Bedford Middle School, and Wilmington High School. And then the following other schools listed on the opposite side have limited seating availability. That's Kathleen H. Wilbur Elementary and Eisenberg Elementary Schools. All choice applications are required to be pre-registered at the resident feeder school or currently registered at a Delaware public school for processing. So let's just make that clear real quickly. So if your child is currently at a daycare and you are registering for kindergarten, you're going to need to be pre-registered at your resident feeder school. If your child is already attending a Delaware public school, charter school, any public school, and has a student ID, you do not need to pre-register. Pre-registration for the upcoming school year can be completed after October 15th, and you do not need to wait until the school choice application period opens. School choice applications that are not pre-registered or currently registered at a Delaware resident feeder school will not be processed or entered in our line of drawing, and this is a vital step in the choice process. If your child is not currently attending a Delaware public school, you will need to pre-register at your resident feeder school. The resident feeder school is a school that's assigned to you depending on your home address. Here's a list of all the pre-registration requirements. They are standard across the state of Delaware. You will take all of these items directly to your resident feeder school to complete pre-registration. And just note that registration and school choice are two different processes. So once you complete pre-registration at your child's feeder school, you are still obligated to submit a school choice application. So it's two steps. Once the application period ends in January, all completed applications will be submitted into our school choice lottery, which is generated at random, and the applications are invited using the following priority. Once the lottery runs, we then have each invitation board approved prior to informing families. After the February 11th board meeting, the invitations will be sent to each parent or guardian via email and postage mail. If your child was not invited through the lottery, you will receive a waitlist notification via email and postage mail as well. And all choice responses must be returned to the choice office by March 21st, 2025. So I always get phone calls to the choice office like, oh my gosh, I missed it, what do I need to do? This is just an easier way for everything that I'm saying, for you all to remember. If you want to take a picture of it, you're more than welcome to do so. But the breakdown is basically from November to January, you have the option to apply to any school across the state of Delaware. Public, charter, VOTEC. We're not talking for private. Then once it closes, we then process all the applications we receive, we run the lottery, and then all of those are sent to the board, and the board says, yes, we'll move forward, no, we won't move forward. And then I send them all out to all of the choice applicants, or parents or guardians. From there, once the notification is sent, you send it back to me, that locks your child in for the next school year. Kindergarten only, they're the only applications we will accept after the choice application period closes, kindergarten only. So if you know anybody who's like, oh my God, I missed it in February, they have the option to apply up until the first day of school of the 25-26 school year. So if your child's entering grades 1 through 12, you have until January. But if your baby's entering kindergarten, you have up until the first day of school. So again, this is just an easy timeline. Once your child is accepted to a colonial school, his or her choice status will remain active until the end of building configuration. So you do not need to apply every year. Once you apply and accept the seat, your child remains at that school until the end of 5th, 8th, or 12th grade. So depending on which building level you're applying for, your child will remain an active student. An accepted student must remain enrolled at the choice school for a minimum of 2 years, unless the student graduates from the school, the parent or guardians no longer live in the state of Delaware, or the student fails to comply with the district's academic, attendance, or behavioral code of conduct. So over here, why choose Colonial? I sent out an email just to different staff members around the district that have children here, that have been working here for a number of years. And I asked them, why would you choose Colonial? So these are just a list, just some, I got a lot of emails back, but just some of the reasons why people choose Colonial. More importantly, we empower students to persevere and succeed by removing barriers and providing them equitable access to high-quality instruction and conditions. We are an equity-minded and focused organization driven to support the whole child. We are passionate, service-driven, and we develop meaningful relationships with our students, staff, and community. We provide diverse and wide-ranging experiences for students to develop, learn, and become contributors to their community and the larger world. Programs. A lot of people, if you're here for a Spanish immersion program, I am going to talk a little bit about it, but we do have a small opportunity for you to break out and learn more for both Wilbur, Pleasantville, and GB. And if you have specific questions about William Penn's immersion, we'll be able to answer those around the room as well. But the Colonial School District does offer Spanish immersion language programming. At this time, grades kindergarten through 9th grade are utilizing the language program at 4 of our schools: Wilbur and Pleasantville Elementary Schools, Gunny Bedford Middle School, and our newest addition, William Penn High School. We offer Spanish immersion as a choice program. If you are interested in your child joining the language program, you will be required to submit a school choice application, even if the choice program is within your child's resident feeder school. All immersion students currently in grade 5 must choice to the program for middle school. And if your child is currently in grade 8 and you're interested in the high school level, you have to complete an application for grade 9. For the upcoming school year, we will be accepting applications for the Spanish immersion program at Wilbur Elementary, Pleasantville Elementary for kindergarten, Gunny Bedford Middle School for grade 6, and William Penn High School for grade 9. All kindergarten language applicants are required to complete a screening prior to choice consideration, and all screening instructions are emailed to families after the choice application is submitted. Consistent with Colonial programming, Colonial Compass is a career exploration and high school readiness course. The course has 2 main purposes: to assist students to become high school ready and deep dive into career exploration. We want to empower students to better understand themselves, student identity, and explore the many existing career opportunities, set goals for them, and understand employable skills for the workplace. The main instructional materials come from A Major Clarity, an online career exploration program, Career Compass, a workforce curriculum for secondary students from the Delaware Department of Labor, and our own curriculum activities that connect directly with William Penn High School. Each grade level has their own curriculum and has evolved over the 3 middle schools so that the 8th graders are high school ready. It will also help these students select the best degree program at William Penn High, and there are over 20 to choose from, and we'll talk about them in some later slides. We foster these unique courses at each middle school, and we focus on robust expectations of the Common Core State Standards, 21st century learning, and technology innovation. With this design plan, we expand upon William Penn's college and career programs. We truly believe that we are providing access to students, which opens a world of opportunity and possibility. So again, these are some of the programs that are available at the middle school level. In the event that your child is not assigned to one of these middle schools that you may be interested in, this is the opportunity for you to choice to that school. William Penn High School is committed to helping students understand, connect, and act on critical global issues by integrating 21st century skills and experiences through degree programs. Adhering to our district's goal, all students will become college and career ready by the time they graduate. All incoming students will select a concentrated degree program in one of our 3 colleges listed here. Once the school year begins, students will receive their recommended courses to complete their major in 4 years. They will work with our guidance department to ensure that all of the student classes are connected to their major. By the student's junior year, they will be able to determine their concentration and refine their focus. By graduation, Students will complete their degree programs and have had an opportunity to work with a local business, apply for local college credits, and trade certifications. Students will graduate with the necessary 21st century skills to become college and career ready. One of the biggest deciding factors in participating in school choice is usually transportation. Transporting a child to and from school or to and from the closest existing bus stop can be a very big commitment. If you are interested in your child attending a school through the school choice program, please note that transportation is not provided to choice students. Choice families can, however, request a bus stop using the closest existing bus stop to the choice school in the feeder area if there are seats available on the bus. So let me just explain that. So if there are bus stops between A Street and D Street, and you live on J Street, your obligation will be to get them to D Street, where is the closest existing bus stop. From there, Colonial School District, yellow buses, will transport your child to and from D Street every day. You, as a parent or guardian, are obligated to be at the bus stop, take them home, and same in the morning, bringing them to D Street to the bus stop. So I just want to make that clear. Sometimes people get very confused about that. If there are seats available. Choice status may be terminated if the student fails to meet the district's student code of conduct for academics, attendance, and or behavior. It can also be terminated if the choice seat was approved for daycare and the student no longer attends that daycare. And finally, if a parent or guardian can also choose to terminate the seat at the end of the school year. Otherwise, choice status automatically terminates at the end of grade 5, 8, or 12. If your child is terminated from the school choice program, he or she is expected to return to the feeder school based on your home address. Students terminated by the school principal after failing to comply with the district's student code of conduct will not be able to participate in the school choice program for the following school year. We kind of got out of choice. And now we're going to talk about just some cool activities for you all to join us. I want you all to save the date. The first is our fall festival. If you're looking for something free to do, family friendly, we invite you all to come back for our homecoming festivities. This Saturday, we're going to kick off the event with our parade at 9 a.m., leaving from George Reed. Then between 9:30 and 12, we're having our actual fall festival here on campus at William Penn. And then after, we'll have the kickoff of the game for football at 12 o'clock. We will be hosting Middletown High School. So come on out in your cherry and black, support the Colonial Nation. Another event, we all can agree that school safety and a safe school climate does wonders for student success. With our recent conversations around school safety, we are consistently working to keep our students, staff, and teachers safe, and we would love for you all to join the conversation. We hope that you all can join us for our Safety and Security Summit here at William Penn on October 23rd. And lastly, if you want to learn more about one of Delaware's biggest and best high schools, we invite you to the William Penn High School Showcase. Again, that's here, obviously, at William Penn on October 30th between 6 and 7:30. And lastly, as mentioned, we do offer building tours. By scanning this code with your mobile phone, you will be able to complete a form to request a school tour. Once the form is submitted, you'll receive notification from Mr. Phillips. Mr. Phillips, raise your hand. Mr. Phillips back there is our Strategic Communications Officer, and then he'll be in touch with next steps. So I'll leave this up for a minute. Hopefully you all have mobile phones. Oh, I'm sorry. And lastly, this is my point of contact, my information. I'm located across the street at the district office, but that is my direct line, my email address. If you have any questions, concerns, just want to chat, give me a call. Be glad to answer any of your questions regarding registration, choice, programming, requesting a tour, whatever that looks like. Just hoping to give you all an opportunity to join Colonial Nation. I'm a product of Colonial Nation. I graduated from this wonderful building in 2010. I live in Colonial. My husband also works for Colonial, so we are very vested. But before we do all leave and break out, we are again going to kind of deep dive into immersion, Spanish immersion program, what that looks like. In this room here, Wilbur, Pleasantville, and Gunny Becker are able to talk more to what the program looks like on a day-to-day, answer any questions you may have. Again, that will take place here. If you have other questions about any of the other schools, there are many staff members here from different schools that can answer your questions. I'll be here, standing here, and answer your questions as well. But again, on behalf of Colonial, I want to thank you all for coming out. And if you have any other questions or concerns, you can stick around and we'll kind of chat. Otherwise, thank you.